I wanted to talk about the writing process that we'll be following this semester and tell you a few things so that it hopefully all comes together for you in the end and starts to make sense. So just a little bit about the writing process in general. Writing can be a process of discovery. And so that's what I hope that you will be able to do this semester, is discover a little bit about what you like to write, a little bit about yourself, just discovery in general. It offers the opportunity to speak and be heard. So, of course, writing is a great way for you to express yourself. To write well, you must understand the process of doing it. And so that's what we're going to do, is start breaking down that process and making sense of it. You can share ideas with others and discover what you think or feel about specific topics. So that is one of my favorite things to do about the writing process, is being able to share ideas and discover different feelings, things that you feel about or maybe didn't realize you felt about any given topic. Use your journal as a way to work through your writing and ideas. So we will be journaling throughout the semester, and we'll talk more about that. But you'll be using that process to help you work through ideas in that writing process. We will go out of the norm, or what we were basically probably taught in the past when it comes to writing. So we will try journaling. We'll try ways to organize our writing. We'll practice what we call writing badly. And then we may even write out of order. So, kind of breaking those a little bit down further for you. We'll talk more about the writing journals as that comes. But ways to organize it. So just more than one way, not just it has to be this way. But we'll actually organize into a writing process. Writing badly. So this is, I will refer to as either free writing or fast writing, where basically you're just writing to see where things go, and you're not focusing so much on everything being perfect. And then we may even go out of order. So what I mean here is, in the past, you were always told that you have to start with the introduction and then have your body paragraphs and then do the conclusion. But as we discussed, a lot of people struggle with that introduction. So I'm here to tell you, if you want to choose to write your introduction at the end, then that's what you do. As long as that end result, that final draft that you're turning in, has an introduction, body paragraphs, and a conclusion, and everything looks great, then you're good. It doesn't matter the way that you write it or the order that you put it in as you're building it. In the end result is it all comes into that order. But as we're writing it, it doesn't matter. There is no longer going to be a 5-paragraph essay, but 5 parts to your essay. So many of you have been taught in the past about the 5-paragraph essay. You write an essay, it only has 5 paragraphs, and that is it. I do not want to see that. What happens then is that I end up getting an entire page and someone says that that is 1 paragraph. A paragraph should typically be 4 to 6 sentences, and of course it could be slightly longer, but we don't want it to be an entire page long. So we're going to break those down. We're going to have 5 parts of your essay, okay? And then however many paragraphs it takes to build that essay. The first part will be the introduction. The next 3 parts will be the body paragraphs. So those 3 main points or ideas that you're looking to touch on. And then the conclusion. So 5 parts, not 5 paragraphs. So usually in an introduction, it takes a paragraph. With the body paragraphs, though, depending on the point that you're making, the first point that you make may only be 1 paragraph long, and that's okay. The second point, though, should be a bit stronger than the first point, and so maybe that's 2 or 3 paragraphs, and that's okay. The third and last point that you're making should always be the strongest point, and so maybe that's 4 paragraphs long, and that's okay. And then usually the conclusion is 1 paragraph as well. We will question our writing process, so our writing, and ask questions about what we're writing about. In the end, we will try to figure out the so what. The so what meaning, so what does this have to do and mean to you? And so what could it mean to someone else? You may not be a fan of writing, but I hope by the end of the semester you at least leave liking it a little bit and not thinking that it's too bad. We will also learn different techniques to help you figure out your own writing style. And then, of course, the main thing that I want you to take away from this class, I want you to find your voice as a writer. So that'll be our writing process that we work on throughout the semester.